Alright, what is up, you guys? So, time for part 2 of this. Honestly, I'm going to be doing this weekly now, so yeah, I got nothing better to do, honestly. I've really got nothing better to do right now, so we're going to watch me suck at Halo again. Especially because I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so yeah. God, this is going to suck. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I'm leaving off where I'm continuing where I left off, is what I need to say. So there's a strong possibility I'm gonna fucking die. Okay, now I'm just spraying this guy. Fucking thing huge. Okay.
Oh yeah, just a little more.
I thought he was about to say, "Oh yeah, Poppy." Oh God. All right. Ah, well, fuck. Okay, so real quick, I just gotta check something. Okay. Alright, let's just continue on with this. Fuck. Okay.
Uh-oh, another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
Okay. I would hope so. Alright.
I'm a coward.
Ah, fuck me. What the fuck? Hold the fuck up. What the? What the fuck was that? Okay. Hey, what's up, Mike? Thanks for dropping a like. Ah, that rhymes. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. For whatever reason, or actually, I think... No, even then. The cursor just left the game, and I wasn't able to... Oh, like right now. Okay, so I strayed too far there.
I recommend that we stay near the beacon and wait for extraction.
Oh, fucking hell. There we go. The one-time spraying isn't that bad. Okay, the second time. Okay, so I need that health pack. But... it's a grunt. So how you been, Mike? I assume you're still watching? Or whoever's viewing, what's up? Oh, what the fuck, I already got it. Eesh. Honestly, hold on, so lower the volume interface here. I honestly didn't get into Halo till Halo 4. Only because honestly I wasn't even playing games. Only, like, whew, how do I even put it? Yeah, how do I even put it? So like, back in like elementary and middle school, well, like maybe 6th grade, but you know, I was always playing on my PS2 and shit, and I stopped using it for a while. I can't remember why, but then I don't know. I got more into music, and I stopped playing games over actually practicing my violin and my guitar. So I stopped playing games for a good while, and then well, my half sister got me and my sister's 360 for Christmas, and my brother lent me his copy of Halo 4, and that's when I really started getting into first-person shooters and shit. And yeah, it wasn't until after I played 4 that I started playing all the previous games, and yeah, that's when I started really developing a just fandom, I guess, of Halo and Halo lore. And yeah, oh wait, I think it's just chilling tonight too. Oh, that's good. Yeah, dude, I'm just here chilling too. Well, chilling and streaming, so yeah, this is as good as it gets for now. God, I don't know why, but whenever this is ice cold, it burns. But yeah.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you.
There we
Fohammer,
go.
we need transportation to the command shuttle.
I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats.
Ah, fuck.
They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats
Wait, what the
make
fuck?
it down,
See?
they're gonna be right on top
There
of
we,
us.
there we go. I don't know what the fuck
Fohammer,
happened
we
there.
need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana.
Cavalry has arrived.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em hell.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
That's
Is there anybody
affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Fohammer out.
Oh yeah, baby.
Alright. Actually,
This
driving
cave is
the
not a
Warthog
natural
on
formation.
PC
Someone
is a
built
hell
it,
of a lot smoother
so it
than it
must
is on
lead somewhere.
controllers. Like, holy shit.
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. We're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with.
Huh.
Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their...
Yeah, because, like, holy shit. Whenever you use an actual controller, I mean, you use both toggle sticks, but... which one is it this here? Yeah, it's this one, right? It's the left. You know, because you're pushing forward with the right one, sometimes when you're going forward, you end up going right or left or whatever. But here, it's... Holy shit. I never realized how much... Okay. I'm sorry, like, for me, this is, like, not a completely new experience, but the thing is, I've never played Halo on PC, so, like, this is, like, a whole new experience for me. Oh, okay, hold up. And we gotta get that terminal.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation.
Actually, I just got one too. I ordered it online, and I'm waiting for it to come in next week. And
The final victim of the enemy.
I don't know how to use it myself. It'll be my first time using it. But I assume you just have to download some drivers and shit. But
What was could never be again. We had seen to that.
what was I gonna say? Oh, nice.
Prior to my final journey through
Okay,
the
so
a gathering of my fellow
for the
monsters
most
was
part,
convened on the Lightworkers Branch to distribute
I don't know if
Phoenix
I learn how to use it properly. I'm more than likely going to be streaming not from my PC, but from my Xbox, and I don't know. We'll probably be playing some online games, like on Halo 5 or Call of Duty. I'm not gonna say Fortnite. Fortnite's not my thing. I don't know. Fortnite's kind of dead now. And oh, actually, I just got a notification. Yeah. Holy shit. Got a notification for my package, which is the video capture card that I just got. There's already a tracking number generated, so it should be shipping out, and I should be receiving it in the next 4 days. So hell yeah. Like I said, if all goes well, I'm more than likely going to be showing gameplay off my Xbox rather than using my PC. Don't get me wrong, I love using my PC, but it's I'd rather it's just I don't even know how to put it, because right now I'm using an i5 10th gen CPU, so it's actually kind of like the bare minimum for streaming, but it's more for production than it is for streaming. So that's my only gripe with it. But yeah. Other than that, oh, okay. I was wondering where the fuck that soldier went. But yeah, dude. You know what? If I learn how to use it right, and actually, what computer are you using? I'm kind of curious, because I would say you can just install drivers and shit and probably get your video capture card working, but you might be limited by the hardware you're using as well. So yeah, dude, hit me up. Let me know what you're using, and maybe I can help you out with streaming, or even doing like gameplay videos and shit, you know? Because while you may not be able to stream, you could still record video gameplay and do commentary over it. Which, by the way, dude, I checked out your channel, and you haven't posted in like 1-2 years. Like, what's up with that? Like, oh wait, oh no, that's Covenant. Ah, fuck.
Want some more?
Hey.
Whoa! There's
Ugh.
another one.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to do gameplay of like older games. I'm trying to get, I don't know, I've really been getting back into like Transformers and shit, and I've been trying to get a hold of the Cybertron games. And honestly, I regret selling the game, like the copies I had a few years back. Like they were the first things I bought when I started working at Toys R Us, and dude, I fucking regret it. Like, holy shit! Hold on. But yeah, I don't know. I want to start doing more gameplay on like the older console. My only issue with that is the fact that my HDMI port for my 360 is it's just not working. I need to get it repaired, or I need to find something that converts the AC cables, the you know, the 3-pronged yellow, white, and red video cables over to HDMI to USB, or I don't know, a direct like, okay, Asus ZenBook. Stop. Okay, so that's understandable. Asus ZenBook. Hold on. Kind of curious about that myself now. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so thanks to the 10th gen. Okay, so if it's anything off, if it's anything based on what I'm reading, It should be good enough, especially if it's running a 10th gen chip. So you should be good in that regard, especially because it should have a solid state drive rather than the traditional hard drive. Actually, fun fact, in this PC, so you know, it boots Windows off of a solid state drive, but it also has a laptop hard drive as an additional storage, and that's because that hard drive was pulled off one of my older laptops, and so you know, when you have a good drive, you'd never want to just leave it and let it waste. So I put it in my PC, and well, yeah, actually that's where this game is running off of, which might actually explain a few things. But aside from that, I do store a lot of porn. I mean, joking. I do store all my music files, especially any covers that I'm trying to do and record, and that's just yeah. It's because, again, like, actually, you know what, hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, so this is basically what it is. Yeah, so I'm running a 500 gig SSD right now. This is just a whole bunch of other stuff that I couldn't quite fit onto the media drive, but this is the drive that this game is running off of, that houses a lot of my covers. That it has everything, like hold on, so you know what, actually, yeah, I just had to be sure. This is essentially what's in it. While it doesn't look much, these folders do contain a lot of files. Like, see, some of these. Okay, so that one's not that bad. This one, however, yeah, I think this one's worse. If it ever. Yeah, see, 115 gigs. But yeah, that's it doesn't just have like the audio files that go into my DAW. It also has the video files for the covers themselves, like, okay, maybe not that one. Sorry, I actually just started a new. Oh wait, it's right here. It's on top, so it goes by date notified. All right, so actually, this is where the video, you know, saves once it's rendered. But
what is up, you guys? Mike here, and today we're checking out the new.
Yeah, this was my more recent video. Actually, this one I just uploaded today. I recorded today, and yeah.
They're gonna release it at like 6 a.m. Especially.
Yeah, just if you want to hear me ramble on about a song, there you go. But yeah, when it renders these files, it does take up a lot of storage, especially this one. This one's like 15 minutes, so of course it's going to be a gig. But other files, like okay, so this one houses a lot more, but even then, this is basically the raw video before I edit it and dub it with the song. And even then, this is a I think 7 minute I don't even know. Okay, so that's a preview of a video that isn't out yet. Okay, so... Okay, I can't help but look at myself play. But, yeah. A 7-minute long video, and it takes up twice, like, it's double the size of that 15-minute long video, but that's because there's a lot going on with this video than there is with the cover video, the reaction video, because it's literally just this shot of the camera pointing at me, and then what's going on here. So again, not much going on, but that video, the only thing they fear is you. That one, it's okay. So it's a two-shot video from the point of view of the headstock, and then the point of view of like the floor looking up towards the guitar. While it's 2 shots, it does go back and forth a lot, and then it goes kind of to that we'll say still screen, where it's okay. Well, this is semi-complete, but yeah. Okay, so right there, okay, that was probably the worst example I could give. But oh, I don't even know where the newest one is. Nope. Fuck. Okay, oh well. Alright, what's done is done. I'm not gonna bother looking for that file, but yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Honestly, when it comes to video production and anything of that sort, you're gonna want as much memory as you can get for your computer, especially when it comes to the RAM on your PC, because this one actually, hold on. Okay, so I have 16 gigs of RAM. And actually, it's running my PC pretty well. Right now, it's using about almost 10 of the 16 gigs. So, you know, right now, if I didn't have the 16 gigs and I wasn't doing what I was doing, and if I was doing what I was doing right now, this game would probably crash. Especially given the fact that my the integrated graphics is running at almost 100%. The short term, the RAM is, if I had 8 gigs, I'd be fucked. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, but that's really what's going on here. And yeah, I don't know the specs of your laptop. I don't know, dude. Hit me up. I'll ask you to do a few things. I'll see what's going on with it. And yeah, dude, if anything needs to be upgraded, I'd let you know. RAM for a laptop is, I'm not gonna say it's cheap, but it should be upgradable, and there should be someone in our area that should be able to upgrade everything for you. But yeah, I believe that, I really do. But yeah, I don't know, if you ever get into streaming, either upgrade your laptop, get a new laptop, or build your own PC. I'd go for the latter. Build your own PC. Like, yeah, it's gonna cost you a little more. Excuse me. Not a little more, but like, the thing is, it is cheaper to build your own PC, even though when you add up the cost of the parts, it may say otherwise, but in the long run, it really will cost you a lot less, because, and I used to do this too, I used to buy laptops at like, well, the cheapest I could find that seemed reasonable. Like this one Asus laptop I had earlier in the year, or I've had it since 2017, I think, and I sold it earlier this year. Actually, I sold it earlier to buy the SSD in my PC, only because that thing was so outdated. Or it's not. It wasn't that it was outdated. It's just the processor in it wasn't meant to do any gaming, any like anything production. Excuse me. Wow. Those users for you. But yeah, oddly enough, for stuff like Photoshop, it ran decently well. But any video editing, I'm not gonna lie, especially for like DaVinci Resolve. Hold up, I'm opening it right now. But DaVinci Resolve is the video editor that I use. And you'll see right now how much I use it, because literally any video that I've uploaded, it's going to show the project file right there when you launch it. And actually, can I move it? I cannot. Okay. Wait for program to respond. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, almost every video that well, not almost, but every video after the Mayday base cover that I did a few months back, I've been doing on this PC, and actually, like I said, it's done pretty well. But with the previous laptop that I used, not only would it crash, I didn't even get to see, you know what? I'm not even playing anymore. Fuck it. Yes, confirm. Yes. But anyways, alright, and okay, so we'll load this file, this project. Basically for this one, okay, so, you know what? Okay, so we're gonna use something else, because, yeah. Okay, so I don't know how to open a file, apparently. Okay, there we go. So, what was it? Torch cover? If it ever even opened. And, dude, I'm using the same, you know, software. Streamlabs. Especially, with... Well, you know what? Hold on. Because I use the paid version of the app that allows you to turn your phone into the web camera. Actually, I think I talked about that the last time. So... okay, so I think I need to add another camera. What was it called? Video capture device. So we'll add source. Fuck. Yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, so never mind. Yeah, because it was showing something completely different. Well, anyways, basically the app that I use. That's what I'm using now on a spare iPhone that I have. And if I could show you, I would, but I can't do it without the Or you know, actually I can possibly. Hold on. Okay, so there we go. Or that's basically what I'm using right now. So yes. There you go. And that's basically my setup here. I'm using a cracked ass iPhone. But you know, you make do with what you got. And honestly, the camera on here isn't that bad as compared to one that this web camera that I got for Christmas for my sister. I still appreciate it. I still have it. I just don't use it because it doesn't quite have the video quality that it was advertising. And yeah. And yeah, it is a phone. You basically use what's it called? Epoch Cam. Hold on. So hold on. Let me just pull up. Okay, so when you go to your app store, it should be something along the lines of this this icon, and that's basically what it is. There's a pro version that I'm using that allows me to use the phone wirelessly through my Wi-Fi network, and there's the free version. I'm gonna call it the trial version because it works only via USB connection, which is why this is here running through my desk, because that's basically what connected this video feed to my computer. But you know, it's only good through USB. It has the Elgato watermark, and it doesn't allow you to use the microphone built in to your phone. So right now I can stop using, actually. Hello? Okay. Never mind, it completely replaced my microphone here. So right now, even though it's on, it's not you know, receiving anything from it. So that's why it's on the sideline at this moment. But excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, when you go through your app store, that's basically what you're gonna look for. There's a free version and the paid, or the pro version actually. But either way, the free version is still good to use. Yeah, you'll have the watermark, and you'll have to use your own separate microphone. But even then, it's not that bad of a trade-off. So, you know what? I'm an idiot. Sorry, I heard something. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, this is essentially the video that got released today. Okay. Oh, there's the outro. Okay, so what I was saying before, so with my old laptop, I wasn't able to like view everything that I am now without it just pausing, without it lagging like hardcore. So right now, with how it's running, you know, it's perfectly great, or at least that's what I like to think. Yeah. And and I'm gonna get copyright claimed for that. I'm gonna do stuff on computer right now. Actually, compared to my friends, I don't know a whole lot, believe it or not. It was my best friends that got me into PC building and all that good stuff. And the thing is, it was because of them that I was able to build my PC. I had to run some things by them. Actually, right now I'm in the process of buying a graphics card. It's not a high-end one, but it's decent enough to run certain games on and even help out with the video editing. But you know, I have to run things by them because I don't know a whole lot compared to them. I know the essentials, and that's really as much as I like to say that I know, only because I don't pride myself in saying, oh well, I'm a master at PC building and I know everything there is to know about PCs, and PCs come out of my butt, and no. Hold on. But sorry, I know enough to at least recommend certain things with people, and yeah, if I had to be 100% with you there, that's really what I can say. What the extent of my knowledge to PCs are. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna load up Halo again because technically this is a Halo stream, so yeah. But yeah, everything I've known now when it comes to like certain software and all that shit it's only because I've had bad experiences with the equipment I was using, and I've had to look into the kind of shit that I need to know if I want to run certain software or hardware. Like I used to use this multi-effects pedal for my guitar that actually ran through a computer. However, this was specifically for like Windows XP, and I was running it on Windows 8 at the time. It couldn't run on anything past XP. So, I mean, it still works, don't get me wrong. When I say it couldn't work anything past XP, I'm talking about the pedal itself. Basically, think of something like this, just a little wider and multiple buttons. Now that pedal allowed me to use multiple effects, simultaneously. And yeah, if I wanted to turn off a single effect, I would just normally tap on a button, and it would either turn on or turn off. However, with the version of the software I was using, I was not able to turn on or off the effects. So if I wanted to do that, I had to do it manually through my laptop at the time. And actually, it's funny because I still have it, or rather, my mom does. It's this old Dell Inspiron. I don't know. It had Windows 8.1. I recently upgraded it to 10, but it runs a I think an Intel Core i3 second gen. I can't remember, dude. Either way, it's still kind of old. Even my my other PC, which I still have, that I used prior to building my my current PC, runs the same, almost the same Intel Core i3, except it's a 4th gen. It at least runs a little faster than the other one. I know that's all Latin to you, but essentially it just it's just what it is. Fuck it, we're gonna do Reach. We're gonna play Reach right now, cause why not? I know it says... What the fuck? Leaving. What the fuck? I was playing this the other day. What the fuck? Okay, well at least ODST is still working. But yeah.
They've got me cornered. I'm low on ammo. If you can hear me, I'm on sub-level 9. News station.
Okay. Right, so... Well, yeah, dude, if you... I mean, dude, hit me up. I can help you out with your live, if anything. Shit. Hold on. God damn, dude. I legit don't know how to turn on the fucking flashlight on this thing. Okay, toggle night vision. Okay, 4. So, there we go. Because you can't see, like, this game kind of mostly takes place at night. There are certain missions that do take place during the day, but it's just, dude. Oh. I thought that was okay. Yeah, dude, on Instagram, and you can always shoot me an email on here. My email is thatanimemike, no spaces, @gmail.com. That was when I initially started this channel, and I was exclusively at the time doing anime content. And I mean, to a degree, I still kind of am, but it's more Japanese content than... What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Like, I do more Japanese content than I do anime stuff, which, you know, it's still pretty cool because, like, I do plan on covering some Transformers stuff, which, if you're not as into it as I am, technically the Transformers are a Japanese thing. They were part of the Diaclone line that was bought out in the... Well, not bought out, but like Hasbro, I think it was Hasbro, bought the rights to in '84. I can't remember the full history lesson there, but basically it was a Japanese toy line that was brought to the US and advertised through the Transformers TV show. That's why if you ever watch like the original '84 fuck. Yeah, if you ever watched the original '84 cartoon, you'll notice that, like, if you look at certain characters and compare them to their toys, they look some of them will look completely different, especially Ratchet. Now you could say it's only because this was the '80s and like toys weren't as detailed as they are now, But the thing is, again, that cartoon was literally meant to advertise the toys. And so there was, I mean, they did try tying it into the show itself, but it's just, oof. You know, there was a lot of trial and error with it for the most part. And even the movie that was released in '86, okay, so it was kind of used as, I guess you could say, a kind of reboot. Not a reboot so much, but how do I put this? Because now I sound like I'm talking out of my ass. But they used the movie as an excuse to kill off like key characters from the show, to discontinue their toy line, and then promote the newer characters and their toys. And honestly, to me that's a fun fact not a lot of people know, because you know, it's just Transformers, at least the older TV show, not a lot of people care for. It was a little too campy for a lot of people. Ah, motherfucker. Ah. Okay, so you know, it was too kid friendly, especially with some of the messages they promote. Oh, dude, especially the commercials, or like the public service announcements that they'd play. I only know about some of them, not because I watched the show completely. Well, yes, that too, but the thing is, the first Transformers live action movie, its video game release, when you find certain not items, but like how do I put this? Like, I don't know, when you okay, so when you find these things, it unlocks like bonus content within the game. And this was a game that I was playing on the PS2 years, you know, when I was still playing video games before I got into music. But anyways, you'd like with the game, you'd always unlock like I think it was like the 3 or 4-parter episode where Megatron's trying to bring Cybertron to Earth, and so on. And actually, that was the main basis for the Dark of the Moon live action movie, which I actually thought was pretty cool to include that in the first movie's game, and then that be like the main plot point of the third movie, which would come out 4 years later. I don't know if they had like planned that, you know, way before or whatever, but maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I don't know. This like, it would be news to me. But anyways, and aside from those episodes, like I said, there would be those public service announcements, with like the Autobots driving in, transforming, and say, kids, you don't drive in the dark and hit people on bikes, or some bullshit like that. You know what, I'm just gonna stop talking and keep playing. But yeah, dude, it's I'm sorry, I am just geeking out. Aside from music, I really love Transformers. And what the fuck? Where did you come from? Oh. Get over here. But yeah. I don't know. We all kind of have our you know, our things that we're into. For me as a kid, and even now as an adult, I love the Transformers. Especially, you know what? I'm pausing this and then I'm playing and pausing again. So actually this I picked up earlier this week, just as something to put on top of my monitor. But yeah, this is basically an iconic scene figure of, it's Starscream, but this is a chase variant, so it's technically Skywarp. It's one of the he's one of the Seekers. Basically a Starscream clone that, for the purposes of the show, they literally use the same model and, you know, I guess drawing, just to, you know, fill out the Decepticon ranks. And so they had the Seekers, basically Starscream and his clones, that were renamed, like this one Skywarp, the other one I can't remember for the life of me right now. But yeah, I have that one, and okay, well, this one I just put back in its box. But Cheetor, from, technically this one is from the Cybertron, the War for Cybertron Kingdom show. But originally the character was first introduced in Transformers Beast Wars. And honestly, I really love I don't like cheetahs unless they transform, like that one. Actually, when I first got it, I sent pictures of it to my friends, and I just sent them, oh, so I got a cat. My one friend, Andrea, she got pissed at me only because she has cats that she needs to get rid of. I can't exactly have cats around me. So when I told her I got a cat, she was obviously upset that I didn't just let her know that I wanted a cat, and she could have just offloaded one with me. But I sent her a photo of it, and she's like, what the hell is that? And I just sent a picture of Cheetor in his robot form, and I was like, oh, it's a cat, but better. And yeah, it's oh, shit like that's pretty cool, especially Cheetor. Although I will admit, I don't like his paint. In the show, he's purple, like he's the cheetah orange, but with purple on his robot parts. Here, he's just blue. He's I don't even know what shade of blue that is. It's just ugly. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. I won't be able to resell this because I did open it, but honestly, this shit's cool to have on the shelf, on display right here. And yeah, especially Skywarp right here. I'm probably never going to take it out of the box. I'm going to buy the other ones, but I'm never going to take them out of the box. And that's because these you actually are supposed to take out and connect to each other. But honestly, in the box, they really do look pretty badass. So I'm not, like, these are kind of the things I just don't want to take out of their box, because I think, I personally think they're these items that look a lot better in their box rather than outside of their box. Cheetor is the exception to that. Dude, Megatron, I have mixed feelings about the different versions of him out there. Like, they're all essentially the same, but there's one that I truly loved, and it was the Prime version. Let me pull up a photo of him, because okay, sorry, there's a group chat with my coworkers. No, that's funny. Okay, so my friend's bitching that he can't sell his PRS guitar, or no one hasn't bought it yet. But anyways, okay, so Transformers Prime Megatron. Okay, so oof, what's a good photo? Is this full? Okay, so I don't know if you keep up with Transformers like I have or do, but like this is the version of Megatron that I love. And it's not even because of his appearance, although his appearance does look a lot more menacing than any other interpretation of him out there. It kind of combines the movie appearance with the with his classic appearance, but I won't go too much into that. But what I really like about him is the fact that, unlike other versions of Megatron, except maybe the Armada version, this one had turned a new leaf. He was under the control of Unicron, and he now knew what it was like to be under the the dictatorship of a ruler whom he didn't want to serve. And this was because he wanted to serve Unicron. But once he experienced that, he no longer wanted to be like that himself. And so he disbanded the Decepticons in that show, and like I said, he turned over a new leaf. And I don't know, to me that's the first version of Megatron that's ever been like that. I mean, there was the Galvatron. There was Galvatron from the the, let's say, 87 series. Only because he appeared in like season 3 and onwards. Hold on. And he called a truce after the Cosmic Rage virus, or whatever the fuck it was called. It's been a while since I've seen the original series, but anyways, was cured, and it just called like for not a truce necessarily, but just a ceasefire temporarily. But that was nothing compared to what or should I be putting it this way? What this Megatron did. And yeah, dude, I love this Megatron. And I think you might be talking about Starscream if you're talking Decepticons there. Starscream, I actually really liked. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I don't know which one I like more. There's the Armada version of Starscream, who wasn't much of a Loki-like character, where he'd betray his master, his leader, any chance he'd get. But he was, I don't know how to quite put it. In that show, he actually sacrifices himself, and I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that show too, but I really loved that version. And then there's the one from the Kingdom, like the War for Cybertron trilogy version. More the version we saw with the latest Kingdom version, where like Megatron, he kind of turns over a new leaf. He sees the threat that Unicron is, and then he just throws away any despicable trait that he has in order to just I don't know how to quite put it, but that version I actually really do admire as well. But the Armada version is by far my favorite. Excuse me. I can't even remember what he was like in Energon, Transformers Energon, that series. I know he came back as a ghost, but that was it. In the Transformers Cybertron series, he was actually more like his G1 version, where he was very despicable, very he would betray Megatron the first chance he got. That's very much like he was in the original cartoon. And I think every version after that, he just stayed the same. Even in the Cybertron video games, which by far are still the greatest Transformers games out there. New Transformers. Which Transformers are you talking about? Because I just talked about like the Netflix show ones. I'm not sure what other ones there are. Hold on, I'm kind of curious. Are we talking about a new series? Okay, so the War for Cybertron series. So technically that's a new series. Like I said, I really like it. I really wish they could have brought back the voice actors from the original cartoon, especially Peter Cullen, the voice actor for Optimus Prime, because honestly, ever since they brought him back for the 2007 movie, he's literally been playing that character for every version of Optimus out there, except for the Rescue Bots. I don't know too much about that. That's literally a kids show, so I don't bother watching it. But like I said, it's I just wish that could have been a thing that they would have done. Rise of the Beasts. Oh, the new movie. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't know a whole bunch. All I know is it's set in the 90s. They are supposed to introduce the Beast Wars Transformers, including Optimus Primal. Actually, let me look it up. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I legit had to look this shit up. So yeah, Peter Cullen. Okay, so he's coming back as Optimus Prime, obviously. Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal. I'm not gonna lie, that actually is pretty great. Rise of Mutant. I highly doubt it. Will be? No, I highly doubt that. So okay, so yeah, this is supposed to come out next year. Who's Megatron's girlfriend? What the fuck? It's what the fuck? Okay, that's a weird ass question to ask. But yeah, okay, it's Rise of the Beast. So, okay, so I kind of knew that it was going to be a sequel to the Bumblebee movie. The Bumblebee movie was technically a prequel reboot. More of a soft reboot than anything, which honestly was the greatest decision they could have ever made. Because the thing is, with the Bayverse Transformers movies, it just got out of hand. Not only did they kill a lot of the fan favorites off, but Optimus Prime, he felt more like an animal than he did an actual like transforming robot. And I say that based on how he would excuse me. I say that based on how Peter Cullen had voiced him in the later movies, but you know, it's not Peter Cullen's fault. It's the director's, which is Michael Bay. But the way he was portrayed in the Bumblebee movie as the leader, like an actual leader of the Autobots, self-sacrificing, and just honestly that whole sequence on Cybertron was fucking awesome. I remember watching it and my jaw was just dropped. I wish I had seen the early screening, like the week before the actual release of the movie. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but with I think Fandango, you can book a viewing of a movie that's supposed to be released, say today, on the 20th of August. You could watch an advanced viewing of it on the 13th, last week. And actually for that one, it had an additional after credit scene where it shows Megatron frozen, but it wasn't the 2007 version of Megatron. It was supposed to be it was supposed to look like the original G1 Megatron, just like every other character in the movie. You know, they were supposed to resemble their 80s counterparts. And excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on. But honestly, for Rise of the Beasts, I hope they do the robot transformation, like just the transformations from robot to beast and beast to robot justice. I really hope like those come out well, because honestly, I don't even know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect with those. But yeah, you know, I've been rambling on too much. Let's get back to playing. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, so yeah, well. Ah, fuck.
Do it, Virgil, now!
Construction ahead. Expect delays.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
Okay, so maybe what a watcher. Oop. Vince, you. Oh, fuck, you saw me. Oh, well. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay, I stuck him. Bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Rude ass bitch. Oh, no health pack. Oh. It was... Megatron didn't even... Oh, God. I don't know why the fuck that question was supposed to be like.
Thanks,
it doesn't
Trooper.
even
Almost
give
had
like
me.
a name for
Been trying to get down to the next level, tracking my team, but this
like a
stack is
potential
locked down
girlfriend
tight.
for Megatron. the thing is, actually in the Cybertron series, there was a female Decepticon who had like a huge hard-on for Megatron / Galvatron, and what the fuck was I supposed to do again?
Stacks unlocked. Hit the switch.
Oh.
Buggers! Look out! Got a bug problem.
Okay, there we
What's
go.
wrong with you, Virgil?
But
you trying to get me killed?
Warning.
yeah,
Hitchhikers may be escaped convicts.
that's the closest to a girlfriend Galvatron has, or Megatron has ever had. Same person. But I don't know why the fuck it brought up Carly Spencer was her name, I think.
Jump down, trooper. I'll follow.
The British chick from Dark of the Moon. That hurt.
Can't see a damn thing. You go first.
Oh, okay. So now I kind of get you now. Like, oh, he has a girlfriend. What, a washer? Sorry. Sometimes reading a chat doesn't go well as well as people would like to think.
Son of a bitch.
Only because you don't know
Buggers got all.
what that person actually means. Oh.
Don't want to tell me? That's all right. We all got secrets.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever had this experience with a woman, but like, I once had this girl I was, I'll say dating, because that's kind of like the nicest way to put it. Okay, so like, she was mad at me over something I'd said. And I didn't realize she was so upset at me, and so I wanted to like say hello and just be the nice guy that I am. And I said, okay, hey, or not okay, hey, but hey there. Just like a casual hello, right? So I was just saying hello. Hey there, to be more precise. And she literally messaged me, what do you mean, hey there? What? You don't, you expected me to reply right away? I'm just like, what the fuck? No, I'm just saying hi. It's like, okay, whatever. She called me when all this was going down, by the way. And I just thought it was the stupidest thing, just because, like, I'm only saying hello, so like, like, I don't know. I've just, fuck. I've kind of just had this experience with women where they misread or misinterpret something I send them, and I mean literally, like, they actually misinterpreted, not like, oh well, when I said I'd like to smack you on the ass, I meant, oh well, I'd like to take you out to dinner. No, not like those kind of misunderstandings. But oh, hold on. Okay, losing the light. Okay, so I have to plug in the phone. But anyways, yeah. Oh, I can. Honestly, yes. I like them all. Well, I like the mainline games. 1 to I guess 8 now. Even the remakes. Honestly, Resident Evil 3 remake was a little disappointing just because of how short it was. Especially because they cut out a lot of the content. That was extremely disappointing. It was still a great game, don't get me wrong, but the fact that there was just so much content from the game that I was really looking forward to seeing in there, just updated. It's just, like I said, it was just really disappointing not to see that. I mean, technically I did get to see a more updated version of it with the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City game. Actually, hold on. Okay, so this game, actually, hold on. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. The most underrated game, in my opinion. Honestly, if you ever find it on the older consoles or even PC for a good price, I definitely recommend getting it. It's still such a great game because you get to see a lot of the Resident Evil 2 and 3 scenery updated. But I mean, you do see it updated in the remakes, but it's just to just see it like follow the continuity of the actual like main story. You definitely. I think my bro. Oh, so okay, your bro probably did have it. I mean, it's a great game. It sucks that they had to. They kind of ruined it by giving you a choice at the end of the game to either save Sherry Birkin or kill Leon and take her in and shit. The way they kind of fit it into just the continuity of the games was really great. I hate, and I mean hate, the fact that they just had to distinguish itself from the other games. But that's just my opinion. God damn it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry, my bad. Was I not supposed to? Oh, wait, no, I had gone through here. But, yeah. Especially, hold on. Okay, the Outbreaks, the Outbreak game, yeah, okay, so, yeah, I'll agree with you there. But the thing is, like, people accept it as canon. The thing about this one is the fact that it could have been canon. Could have been canon. But the developers of the game, or not the story writers for the game, rather, they just had to kill it. They really killed it by giving you the choice to save or kill Leon and Claire. Like, that's what killed it. And the fact that they interacted with Leon and the others in the game, that's what truly ruined the game. And I don't know, that's why I feel as strongly for it than I do Dead Aim and Outbreak. Even the Revelation games, those do fit in the continuity of the Resident Evil games and are canon. But the thing is, this one was so good. It could have been. It could have, but no. And I'm tossing it, but I keep tossing it, and honestly, I'm a little upset at myself for doing that, but, like, that's how upset I am about this game. But, like I said, it's still a good game nonetheless. It's just, I don't know. I kind of wish there'd be like a sequel to it, but no, choices at the end where you either join Umbrella, or not join, but like align yourself with Umbrella, or the main characters of everyone. You like the fact that they kind of just stick to the shadows and work in the background was like, that concept was fucking great, but no, they killed it, and I'm sorry, I'm like slightly upset, or not upset, but like, I don't know. But yeah, dude, play it. Okay, I'm not sure if you're talking about Dead Aim or this one, but either way, just play them. Like, all the games are great except for 6. Okay, so that one, okay, so that one is a bit of a, I don't even know where to begin with that one, because okay, sorry, I apparently there's a piece that I just almost breathed in, and yeah, but that one was supposed to be the last in the it was supposed to be the last game, the last Resident Evil game, but because of just how poorly it did, Jesus Christ, dude, like, it underperformed, and dude, I really can't get into it because I'm probably just gonna be yelling at this point. But when they released Resident Evil 7, that was just, to me, it was the spiritual reboot that Resident Evil needed. Chris's look at the end of the game and with the DLC, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like too much. He went from like this bulking dude to a Rick Flag looking motherfucker. But I mean, the way they fixed him up in 8 in Village, that more than made up for that one. But even then, I don't know what to say. Yeah. No, to be okay. So it wasn't a complete, totally different game. It was 4 different games. You basically just had the first 2 Resident Evils. You had 5. Like, when I say the first 2 Resident Evils, that's basically the Leon campaign. You had Resident Evil, not even Resident Evil, it was more like Call of Duty, Gears of War kind of gameplay with Chris's campaign. Then you had Resident Evil 3. You had that campaign with Sherry and fuck, I forgot his name. Wesker's son. I can't remember his first name. But point is, that's basically what their campaign was. It was literally just a Resident Evil 3 clone where an intelligent monster is chasing around the protagonist, and that's basically it. And then 4 is basically behind the scenes. I don't know how to fucking put it. It's Ada's campaign is just her doing her thing in the background of like the rest of the game, except for the first portion. But even then, I don't know, dude. Like, it could have been so much better than what it was, but it is what it is. I guess that's the best way to put it. Yeah. Alright, I'm just looking at something real quick. But yeah, dude, it's I really don't know how I feel about everything else right now. It's just Resident Evil 8 was great. I really wish there could have been more Lady Dimitrescu. You know, the thick vampire lady. But you know, I only say that just because of the of like the promotional you know, stuff for the game, because you just assume that you're gonna be dealing with the vampire lady and her vampire daughters, and honestly the vampire daughters are hot, so I'll just leave it at that. But actually the voice actress for her did pass before the game's release, and may she rest in peace. Her talent in that game was great. I'll leave it at that. Movies. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the movies. Okay, so like, not the animated, but the CGI movies that are canon with the games, those are great. Somewhat. Vendetta kind of sucked. I'll be honest there, but everything else was still pretty great. There were good tie-ins for the games. Like they were great tie-ins to the games that followed after the releases. And with the Netflix series, I was confused as hell. That was what, 4, 5, 6 episodes, I think, and each episode was like 30 minutes long, and it's just, what was the point of doing that if every episode you were going to recap what happened previously, and the episodes were this length? Like, you might as well just have turned that into a CG movie, but whatever. Anyways, don't get me wrong, the first Resident Evil movie, that one was great. It really was. For the time, it really was a great video game movie. I mean, you couldn't quite adapt the first Resident Evil game's story to film without it seeming a little corny, especially with how the dialogue was done. But Resident Evil 2 was the best movie of that entire series. No cap. The best movie. 3 and onward sucked ass. Let me fix it. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it was really burning there. Anyways, so we went from apocalypse in the city to worldwide apocalypse that suddenly turned to desert, and apparently with the Resident Evil 2 and 3 combo disc shit, whatever, it had a proper bridge between both movies explaining what the fuck happened. But even then, that's what the fuck were they smoking when they were writing this film, or when they were writing that film in particular, and when they were filming it? Mila Jovovich. Yes, part 2 was with Nemesis. Okay, so Nemesis, okay, yeah, maybe they didn't properly adapt that right, but even then, everything else from the movie was a great shot-for-shot remake of the games up until 3, anyways. But anyways, I understand that the director for the movies didn't want to leave the Resident Evil movies in the hands of another director, because he was actually the same one that directed the first Mortal Kombat movie, and then I think he stopped that for Resident Evil, or I can't remember what it was, But either way, we all know how Mortal Kombat Annihilation came out. That movie was shit. The first one was alright, but that one was shit. Now, obviously he didn't want to leave any movie project that, or any movie series that he was directing. And I don't blame the guy. You don't want to leave something you started with in the hands of someone who has no experience with it. That I completely understand. But the fact that he just ruined his own movies, and the fact that his like, hold on, I need to check something real quick because I'm pretty sure he's married to Mila Jovovich. Okay, hold on. Resident Evil movies. Okay, so I kind of hate that. Okay, Paul W.S. Anderson. Okay, so Mila Jovovich. Okay, so he's married to her. See, okay, you know what? You can't see what I'm seeing. There you go. Mila Jovovich. Okay, so this was a few years after the third film. In fact, I think this was around the fourth film. Afterlife, but even then, every movie after the second one feels like some sort of fetish film for her, where she's always in tight leather or something skimpy and revealing. Which I don't mean to sound like a feminist here, but like, you know, it's just I don't want to see her in like revealing or tight outfits. I mean, it would have been nice. Don't get me wrong. It was nice every now and then, but it's just like, really, dude? Fucking hell. Just gonna close that because fuck, I don't want to look at that again. But, dude, and I haven't even gotten to the rest of the movies. Here's what I fucking hated. With what was it, the fifth one? I think. Wait, okay, so recap. Okay, the first one was Underground. Second, Raccoon City. Third, Vegas. Fourth, Los Angeles. Fifth was Antarctica or whatever. Russia, I can't remember. Okay, either way, it was nice. Okay, so it was this one. The fifth movie, no wonder she was on screen. Yes, dude, that's why. But the fifth movie, not only did they give her an adopted daughter, they brought in Chris, they brought in Ada, they brought in they brought back Wesker. Dude, they brought back Carlos, but he wasn't even Carlos. He was just a clone that they used, and they killed him off again. But not only did they bring all those characters, but in the next movie they killed him off fucking screen. They killed him off screen. Are you fucking kidding me? They killed him off screen in the next movie. And in the next movie, they bring back Claire. She wasn't even in the last one. They didn't even explain what the fuck happened to her or Chris or anyone. Ugh. This is how upsetting these movies are or were. I'm glad that it's done. Especially with that retcon that, Alice was a fucking clone the entire fucking time. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, I'm venting right now. But, dude. First, the virus, the outbreak was an accident. Not even an accident. It was a diversion. Then it got out accidentally. Then, okay, actually, no. That's actually what they kind of stuck with till the last movie. Where, it's revealed, well, it was a planned apocalypse, and we're waiting for everyone to fucking die before we come back up and rebuild the world from scratch. Which was fucking bullshit. That's... Honestly, yeah, dude, I'm just... This is how infuriating these movies were. I'm like I said, I'm just fucking glad they're done. They're supposed to be rebooting it, and it's supposed to be more in line with the original Resident Evil story from the games, and I'm hoping they do it justice, because this franchise is all based on the fucking game. The only movie to actually break that video game movie curse is Sonic. I would have said Resident Evil was the franchise to break that curse, but no. They had one good movie, and the rest fucking sucked. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first one was still good, but on a tier list, it would be 2, 1, and then the rest can go in whatever order. They all equally sucked ass. But okay, you know what? 6 can actually be the fucking last one. That one really sucked. But yeah, dude, that's how I feel about the fucking Resident Evil games. Resident Evil as a whole, as a franchise, really, because holy shit. I can't. The games I fucking love. I hope with Resident Evil 9, because apparently 7 and 8 are part of a trilogy, and 9 is supposed to pick up where 8 left off, I think, or I'm not too sure. Either way, there's all these talks that this talk that's at the end of 8, there's a figure walking on the side of the road, coming towards the car, when Rose leaves with the BSAA agent, and it's supposed to be Ethan, who apparently survived or is brought back, or I don't know what the fuck. I'm hoping it's Ethan, and I'm hoping it's actually a decent reason why he's back or whatever. But I hope that has something to do with the story of the next game, or that the mold plays an important part with it, because apparently the mold was still part of Village's story, because the village where the game takes place, it was the origin of the mold bioweapon that was in Resident Evil 7. And so I don't know where the fuck they're gonna go with that. Wait, have you heard of the Arklay Mountains? Honestly, I'm not too sure. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up to date with Resident Evil as much as I should, except for the recent game and the Netflix series. But other than that, I haven't really put too much thought into it, except for like this. And yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Dude, that I'm like, you kind of got me heated there. When with the movies, because holy shit, dude, I'm so. I love this franchise. I really do. I love it. I just hate how much they fucked it up. I'm sorry. God, I am so sorry there. I saw that some people were like viewing, and then kind of tuned out. You're the only one watching, and I think it mostly has to do with the fact that I'm just talking about Resident Evil instead of playing Halo. like the title would suggest. Okay. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I wish you could be on the stream with me, so we can just talk about this back and forth. Because right now it really just feels like I'm yelling in my apartment for no reason, and my neighbors will probably think the same thing. I fucking died. But yeah. Ooh. Goddamn, dude. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good topic to talk about. I don't really get to talk about this with my friends. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm checking out the group chats. They're messaging like crazy, and I'm barely like I'm not even looking. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, fuck, dude, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I think I just like exerted any excess energy I may have had just from that fucking rant. I don't, like I said, I don't get to talk about this with my friends as much because they're not into they're not as much as they're not into the same shit as much as I am. I mean, with Alex, actually, he was the guy from last week who I kept referring to as the cousin of my friend. He and I love talking about Transformers. That's something we're both passionate about, especially because on this channel I'm actually planning on doing some Transformers content because, like I mentioned before, it is technically a Japanese product, or not a product, but it's just something Japanese that was brought over to the States. And I do cover a lot of Japanese content on here, so I might as well do that, especially because the cartoons from like the early 2000s were brought in from Japan to the US, and well, we call it the Unicron trilogy, but in Japan they're all three are their own series. They're not, they have nothing to do with each other. But yeah, I don't know if you're into that shit. Keep an eye out on the channel. I promise it won't be disappointing. At least I'd hope. But yeah, dude. Like I said, we're just into that, but like we'll talk Resident Evil sometimes, not a whole lot. But other than that, yeah, like I said, I don't really talk about this with my friends as much as I should or want to. But yeah, actually, it's funny because one of them, the friend that I actually get a lot of my guitar work done from, he's the one who gave me my copy of Halo 3 ODST for 360. And okay. I mean, I tell him to play an actual Halo game, but obviously this is technically a Halo game, but I never really considered it one only for the reason that it doesn't include Master Chief. But I don't know, dude. Fucking hell. There we go.
Is that all of them?
But yeah, dude. Okay, I lost my train of thought there.
We did it!
Any weapons worth taking here? Nope. Okay, so need to replace this because it's fucking empty. Nothing here. Okay.
Damn fine work! Can't be over yet.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm kind of calming down. I wasn't even kidding, dude. I got like, like, yeah, you of all people should know actually. When you're passionate about something, when something like really upsets you, it genuinely upsets you. Like, I don't know, dude. I can't with those movies. I really can't. It's just, and like, it's so much worse for like the Terminator series. I love the Terminator franchise. I fucking hated Genesis. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to it only because it was like the first actual sequel to a Terminator movie, or not even a sequel. It was technically a reboot, but even then, it was, you know, it was something to look forward to because there wasn't anything new since Salvation, and not a lot of people acknowledge Salvation as any sort of Terminator sequel or even canon, which technically it is to the Rise of the Machines timeline. But yeah, dude. But Dark Fate, I'm not gonna lie, I hate it, or I like but hate it at the same time. I'm not gonna get political here. I'm not gonna be all social. I'm not any sort of SJW by any means. But I fucking hate the fact that they kind of have female leads throughout the movie, and it's not because women can't do anything a man can, or anything of that stupid bullshit. It's just let me put it to you this way. It kind of just, how do I put this? It just gives that singular message that, oh, a woman can do anything, but it doesn't have any sort of payoff or any sense of, how do I put this? I'll give an example. In the movie, Danny is she's just a scared she's just a scared girl throughout the majority of the movie, and then just out of nowhere she gains the cojones to want to fight back, and it's just, yeah, she has her father and her brother die, but even then, her character progression sucked ass, and it wasn't well earned. And I don't know if this ever gets viewed by anyone that's going to disagree with this, and I know it, at some point someone will disagree with this. They're more than likely going to say, "Oh, well, you hate movies with female leads." It's not that I hate movies with female leads. I've seen movies with female leads that work, but the thing is, those movies work because the movie itself is not trying to send any sort of message that a woman can do anything. A good example of this are the Alien movies, more specifically Aliens with Ripley. Now, she was a badass motherfucker. She really is in that movie, and it's not even how do I put this? I really don't know how to put it into words, but the thing is, they weren't pushing that whole female agenda where, oh, women can do anything. Basically, the whole Charlie's Angels, Ghostbusters 2016 bullshit that they tried pushing. Those just, for the most part, those movies are, I really don't know how to put it into words. They revolve around female empowerment. That's the issue with those fucking movies. With Aliens, with Charlie's Angels, the Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore movies, and other movies like that people actually really liked. Those movies didn't like. They actually really did revolve around a character or characters that we actually grew to love and care for, and even love to see actually just grow. Especially with Aliens, we saw in that movie that Ripley lost her daughter in the time that she was in cryostasis, because for her, I forgot how long it was, but it was long enough for her only daughter to actually outage her, and she had nobody else. And we saw that that relationship between her and Newt develop throughout the movie, and then when Newt is in trouble, she goes for her, and it's just really badass, dude. Shit like that is really great to see. But with the, I can't even word my disappointment for the newer movies. And again, it's not that I hate any message of female empowerment. In fact, I loved Wonder Woman. That movie, as bad as it may have been towards the end, was still a great movie nonetheless. It actually, the story of a woman out of not time, but from a whole different world, coming into our world, seeing the true evil of men, and realizing that all men are like this, that there isn't any mythical reason or none of that bullshit as to why men do what they do. That was a great story to tell. However, they killed it by actually giving us Ares as a villain at the end of the movie, which I did kind of like, but not really at the same time. A movie like this could have actually done pretty well without a CGI battle. But what do I know? I'm not a director by any means. But that's where Wonder Woman worked. in contrast to that, there's Captain Marvel. You know, with Carol Danvers, and honestly, that movie was so forgettable, if I had to be honest. Only because you know what, I don't even know who to blame there. The director, fucking what's her name? I'm just gonna call her SJW lady because, quite frankly, I that's the only thing she's really known for, putting social issues at the forefront of her message and bullshit like that. Even the Avengers Endgame cast didn't like her. Like, if you look at those interviews, they kind of roll their eyes at her whenever she speaks, and goddamn, dude. I can't remember her name, but she starts off overpowered, and she really doesn't have any sort of character progression. I mean, she does find out that she's been lied to and all this bullshit, but even then, it's just like there wasn't much room for growth or anything. I don't know, dude. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm like dead ass tired. Honestly, me ranting and raving on about this shit, it's just it really did take a lot of me, I'm not gonna lie. Only fuck, you know, I'm just gonna end it here because holy shit, dude, I'm just tired. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, man. And for anyone else who is watching or has watched or will be watching this after this has been streamed and such. And yeah, just have a great night. Be safe and don't do anything fucking stupid. Alright?